Hey, Allie.
Yes.
I need a motivational Monday quote. What you got for me?
I got one for you. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% what you make of it.
Well, once again, here I am. We're going for our second listing today. Guys, this is a gorgeous condo. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath over there at South Bay Lakes and Surfside Beach. 115. What? Yeah, that's right, 115. Guys, great property. Click on the Matterport and the links below to take a look, and hopefully you got a buyer for this one. Well, we're going to start off with a hot Monday. We've got 3 listings going active today. Last week with the storm and everything, not that we're behind or anything, but we wanted to take good pictures and a sunny day and that kind of stuff, so we waited kind of to the latter part of last week, and we're going to have a lot of listings this week. 3 today, a couple more Matterports going to be shot this week, so we're looking at anywhere from 5 to 7 listings going active, you know, this time of the year. That's great. I mean, it's almost Halloween, so it's a good time to get a lot of listings out there, and with inventory kind of tight, you know, it's still a good thing.
So what's going on tomorrow?
Yeah, actually some really exciting stuff going on tomorrow. What we have is a tailgating party that we've invited all the vendors that we deal with throughout the year, and it's kind of a nice showing for them. It's also a good way to get to know them better, see what they bring to the table as buyer agents, because sometimes they're always behind the scenes. We don't get to see them as often as we should, and you're able to bring out your new jerseys for your favorite team. You're able to bring your favorite school colors. Just some wonderful things going on tomorrow, and it's a great time to bring everyone together.
What you got going on there? What you doing?
We are going to have a drawing from our luncheon yesterday. The cards that were from our vendors that came to our luncheon yesterday, and we had a really wonderful time, and now we get to pick the winner. You ready? Okay. Amanda Phillips, Crestcom. Yay, Amanda! I believe we're giving her a Chick-fil-A gift card. Have lunch on us. Thanks, Amanda.
Sitting down and stand up desk. To scare you.
Well, I've noticed that if I sit down and do it and have it up here, that you don't see the double chin. So that's what I started doing, and I was like, wow. For the week, let's see, you know, that's a good question. I have to put my glasses on here and click on a couple of things because we get going. We ended up with 5 this week. So that's one a day. So if we can do that, that's 220 listings a year. So that's good. And we're putting ad writer signs on about every other day or every day too. So that's and I guess it's only been on the market, back on the market for a week, and boom, she got that flooring updated and got it under contract.
So I'm here in Island Green community and off of Bay Road, and St. George Lane is really the last street, or I guess maybe the closest street to the Waccamaw River, which is actually a mile away from where we are right now. But during the Florence hurricane, the Waccamaw, of course, was jacked up and loaded up with all the rivers, and it affected, for the first time ever, this street. And the home that I just listed here took in 16 inches of water. And the people, fortunately for them, did not have a mortgage. They did receive a small check from FEMA, and they are just going to sell the property as is. They've kind of mucked it out where they've cut out the walls, where the next buyer can just come in and take over and make it their own. So we're listing this property today. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a new experience, you know, working with a home that is flooded. In fact, I mean, I've probably sold houses in my career that did have some floodwaters, but I don't remember coming in right after a major event like this and listing a home as is. It's a challenge because there's no comps. It's hard to get to that number. So what we've done is, okay, imagine what this home would retail for if it was just a normal home. In this case, it's just a little 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 1,000 square foot home at $135 retail. We're listing it for $89,000. We're estimating $25,000 to $30,000 to bring it up to speed. So if somebody bought this house for $87,000, they put $30,000 in it, they're at $117,000. They're still under that $135,000 projected retail price. So I think it's probably less investor flipper and probably more someone that is willing to roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty and fix up a house and then have $20,000 worth of equity. So time will tell. We're the first one to hit the market in the community in this type of as-is condition. We're already a month after Florence has come through, and certainly the flooding is still very fresh on our minds. That's where we got the damage here in the Grand Strand, in Inland and Conway, Sockasty, Longs. And some of the questions I'm getting now from homeowners are, Greg, I'm not going to go back into my house. I've decided to sell it. It's flooded multiple times now. So I need to know, do I fix it up all the way? Do I sell it as is to a buyer and let them do the work, or something in between? These are great questions, and every case is different. So my encouragement, if that's you, or if you know someone that's asking those questions, have them call me and we can take their case individually. There's multiple things we have to look at in terms of, do we want to sell it to an investor as is with all the fix-ups, let them do it, or do we want to go all the way and make it, put it back together again? So if you know someone that's asking those questions, have them call me. My number's below, and they can shoot me an email and I get back to them right away. Thanks as always for watching.